Hey guys, welcome back. Today I have something pretty cool for you. I have a new product and I also have a tutorial for you. I show you how to create this look. It's super easy, I promise you. I used like 3 or 4 shades. Okay, so Benefit Cosmetics came out with a new product and they named it the 4-in-1 Brow Contour Pencil. Let me just go ahead and show you guys the package that it came in. So this is the box. It's super cute. I like, for sure I'm keeping this box. I don't know. Don't ask me why, but I'm keeping it. Anyways, I'm going to go ahead and open it so I can show you guys the inside. I had already shown you guys on Instagram. If some of you guys saw it, I don't know, maybe most of you guys didn't, but this is the inside of it. It comes with like a little mirror at the top. Inside is this little, like, what are these called? You know, this little thing. I don't know what they're called, but you know, like painters use it or whatever. And we artists, okay, so I'm going to show you guys the shades. So the first shade is Blonde Light, 2 is Brown Light, 3 Brown Medium, 4 Brown Black Light, 5 Brown Black Deep. I've said this ever since I found out what this product was because, girl, they were keeping it a secret. This is what the pen looks like. This is, I think, genius. Called it the 4-in-1 Brow Contour Pencil. Literally just gives you everything that you need for your brows in one pen. So I think this is perfect for like travel. If you freelance on the side, these will also really come in handy because you don't have to pack so many things with you. Basically, they're all like labeled right here, the shades, and it tells you like lighter shade, deeper shade, highlighter, definer. It tells you on the back as well like what shade to use for what. Yeah, basically like you bring this down. The way you make the product come out is you twist like this. Oh, the fuck. And then you just, it's like those pens back in like elementary school or middle school, the ones that had like red, green, blue, black. These retail for $34, but like I said, you're really getting like 4 products for $34, which isn't too bad. But I would like to see how much product is in each little color, just so I know like how much I'm getting. Let me see. I don't know. Let's go ahead and swatch these. I'm going to show you the lightest shade, which is the Blonde Light shade. This is the darker shade, lighter shade, definition, and highlighter. So this is supposed to be the Brown Light shade. So this would be shade 2. This is supposed to be the darkest shade on shade 2. This is the light, so this would go at the front of the brow, this would go at the end of the brow, and then to clean the brow up, this would be the shade. The highlighter, which goes on your brow bone, is this shade. So that's number 2. Shade 3, this is the darkest one. The light shade, the definer, and the highlighter. So this is 2 and this is 3. Now I'm going to show you the Brown Black Light shade, which is number 4. Here's the dark shade. Here's the light shade, the definition, the highlighter. I'm going to show you shade number 5, which is Brown Black Deep, darker shade. Here's the lighter shade. This is the definition. This is the highlighter. So I do notice a big jump from this shade to this one. I actually used shade number 3, which went really, really nicely with my skin tone. And I tested out for you. So yeah, let's get right into the brow tutorial. So I decided to go with the shade medium brown. It best matches my skin tone as well as my hair color. I'm going to go ahead and start with the deep shade right here. And it says on the little package thing, it says to start with the lighter shade at the front. It appears like it's this one right here. Okay, so it says to start with the lighter shade up here. So that's what I'm going to, oh my gosh. I love this, feels so smooth. It goes on so smoothly, and it perfectly matched my hair color. I love it. It definitely glides on softer than, like, let's say pomade or like the Cabral, for example. It does look kind of like a, well, let me see, let me try to brush through it. I'm brushing through it. It doesn't look super like harsh, you know what I mean? It doesn't look oily or harsh like a pomade. It looks kind of more like a pencil, but it glides on super smooth. I don't know what or how else to explain it. It's just super smooth. Okay, then it says for step 2, and with a deeper shade. So I'm gonna look for the deeper shade, and that appears to be this one right here. So I'm gonna bring that out, and I'm gonna go in. You really don't even need much pressure, like I'm going over this super lightly. I love it. Makes it so easy, guys. Oh my god. I'm gonna brush through it once just so I could bring out the hairs a little bit more. And now for step 3, it says define and clean edges. So I look here for define and clean definition right here. So I bring that down and I'm gonna twist. So with this, I'm supposed to be able to clean up the brow. So I'm gonna start. It doesn't really matter, 'cause you're here with me now. It doesn't really matter. I feel like this matched perfectly with my skin tone, so I'll definitely be able to like blend it into the rest of my eyelid really well. And I like that the edges of this are pretty sharp, so let's say it, like I've been using it for a while, I could just press down, kind of like scrape, and make this into like a brand new pencil. Now I'm just blending this out. Okay. Oh my gosh. I'm so impressed. Step 4 says to highlight beneath arches. So I'm going to look for the highlighter, and that appears to be this one right here. So I'm going to bring that down and I'm going to twist just like that. And I'm going to go right beneath or right at the arch and make that a little bit brighter. Blend this into the lid. It'll probably work better with your fingers. The product needs to be warmed up a little bit. That's the brow, guys. Okay. Alright guys, so I already did the other brow off camera. For this look today, I'm going to be using the Jaclyn Hill palette from Morphe. I'm going to start off with this mustardy shade right here. I'm going to be using this as my transition shade. And for this, I'm going to be using a fluffy brush just like this. Of course, you got to make sure that you got no color on your brush, because you don't want to be dipping into a mustardy shade and then ending up with like a blue on your lid. You know what I mean? And I'm going to just apply it all over the lid. I dipped into it again just to intensify that color. And I like to bring my shadows pretty close to my brow bone. I don't have that much space from my crease to my brow bone or to where my brow starts, if that makes sense. I don't know. Now I'm dipping into this color right here. I'm going to be using the same brush. And I'm going to apply it to mainly the outer part of my eye. You see how I'm doing like circular motions just right there? I don't really want the color, well, for now, because I usually don't ever know what kind of look I'm doing. But for now, we're going to keep it on the outer part of the eye. And I'm just doing these like circular motions just in this area of the eye. Because as I blend, the color starts to shift to other parts. So I don't really need to apply that color all over. You know what I mean? It'll easily like just blend itself out. And wherever you want that color to go, you can just move it like this. And then you just, what I do is just really lightly go over the edge like this. So I'm going to pick that shade up again. You know what I noticed? That I didn't even dip into the shade that I told you I was going to dip into. I dipped into this one right here. This more like burgundy one. I don't know why I did that, but I did it. So I'm going to dip into it again and make this even more intense. And I'm going to do the same, just going to blend right here and then start pushing the color forward. And then just very lightly go over the edges. Now I'm going to go in with this smaller brush right here. I'm dipping into this really dark brown shade right here. I'm going to apply this shade just to the outer part, kind of like where I applied that previous shade. But I'm going to try to keep it below that. That doesn't make sense. I'm going to try to keep the shade from not going past that shade that I previously applied. Does that make sense? I'm just kind of intensifying the outer part, but I don't want to hide that burgundy shade that I applied before. Now I'm going to grab my NYX glitter primer and I'm going to apply this onto half of my lid. I'm going to apply a shimmer on my lid. So once you have that shape defined, you want to just fill it in. I'm going to pick up a shimmer with this little brush. This one I got it off eBay. It's similar, or you know what, I got it when, you know how BH Cosmetics came out with like a shimmer, or was it like a pigment applicator? I want to look up because I have this thing, but they came out with a brush that was supposedly for like pigments and stuff, and I was like, there's probably like a cheaper alternative on eBay or something, and I ended up finding this brush and I use it and it works so good, especially if you have long nails or nails in general. It's easier, it makes it easy to get into like the really tight areas right here. Go in with this shade right here, apply it all over the lid. See how easy and how pretty. I don't know, shimmers just look better when you apply them with your finger, but ain't nobody got time. The shade is so pretty. I'm just using the leftover product on the brush to kind of go over this. And I always just go back and blend my edges out again. To finish up the eyes, I'm going to pick up some of that burgundy shade that I picked up and I applied on my crease first or second, and then I'm going to just run it across my lower lash line, picking up some of that brown that I applied on the outer corner, and I'm just going to apply this on the outer part as well. Side note, if you guys have not tried the any of Benefit Cosmetics mascaras, you need to, because they're really good. So now all I gotta do is put on some lashes. Honestly, highlighter just makes me feel like a whole new person. These lashes are honestly so pretty. I love my lashes to be like really full and long. OMG, they're so cute. So yeah guys, there you have it. You guys can see for yourselves how this pencil worked and how it performed. I actually really like it. I'm definitely going to keep using it. I don't know if it's going to replace my Browsings, because I really like that it goes on super smoothly, and the fact that I don't have to use a ton of products to achieve my brows or achieve this brow style or whatever is really cool to me. I love that I can just literally, you know, it's a pen. It's 4-in-1. What else do you want? It tells you literally what to do and where to apply it. So you can't really go wrong. I love that it matched perfectly to my hair color. This pencil actually makes it really easy to do your brows. So if you're a beginner, get this. And yeah, thank you so much to Benefit Cosmetics for sending this over to me, and thanks to you guys for tuning in. As always, hope you guys enjoyed. Thank you guys for watching, and I'll see you guys in my next video. Bye guys. Sometimes when you're here